Why is it so important for us as a physician and for you as a patient to be concerned with diabetes? Diabetes, if diagnosed early, it can prevent a slew of problems from happening. If the patient is not treated, doesn't go to the doctor, a symptom that they might see as symptoms of the high sugar, which is what diabetes is, will be increased thirst and increased urination. Usually by this time, though, the sugar has progressed to a point that is significantly high in the body. So ideally, as a physician, I like to treat the patients and diagnose it earlier than this stage. So by doing an annual physical exam, as an example, this is one opportunity that as a physician we have to capture this, diagnose it, and start treating the patient. If diabetes is not treated, it can progress in the body, and by doing so, it can affect several other organs. It can affect your heart, it can give you a heart attack. It can affect your brain, it can give you a stroke. It can affect your eyes, your vision, potentially it can even go blind. And it can also affect your kidneys. I'm not even mentioning the lower extremity, the legs, the arms, typically the legs. The blood vessels start suffering, the circulation to the blood vessels becomes less, and in doing so, patient progresses to the point that the toes are injured, let's say. Sensation, something that you might take for granted. You know, walking on a hot asphalt street or on a sidewalk. You and I know that we can jump right back out and put some shoes on. Well, someone that has diabetes, the sensation of pain is diminished sometimes to the point they're not even aware of that, and they can even burn their feet. So you add the burning of their feet to the fact that they don't have, they have poor circulation, that leads to infection and possible amputations. I sort of give you the worst schematic. The whole point of coming to a physician is to try to prevent it to go to that extreme. Oh, diabetes, we have a lot of medications nowadays. Most people think, oh my God, I have diabetes, I have to go on insulin. Insulin is not the end of the world. It's really not that bad. It can be helpful. But before we get to that, we have several different types of medication by mouth that we can use to try to help the patient. Before we even talk about medication, though, you have to realize that the patient's exercise and diet is a key to getting into better shape, eating healthier. That is actually a positive impact. I tell my patient that is the one medication that they can give themselves, and it's for their own health.